This is part 3 of section 11.8. A game is played using one die. If the die is rolled and shows a 1, the player wins $1. If 2, the player wins $2. If 3, the player wins $3. If the die shows 4, 5, or 6, the player wins nothing. If there's a charge of $1.25 to play the game, what is the game's expected value, and what does this value mean? Okay, so we know that there's an equal probability of rolling any one of those 6. So the probability of any one is 1/6. So let's just talk about how much we end up winning overall or losing overall depending on the roll. So if we roll a 1, then we have paid $1.25, but we only won $1. So that would be 1 minus 1.25. That would be a loss of 25 cents. Now, if we roll a 2, then we win $2, but we paid $1.25 to play. So that gives us 75 cents. 3, we get $3, but we paid $1.25, which gives us $1.75. Okay, and then 4, 5, and 6, each of those gives me a negative 125. I win nothing, but I paid $1.25 to do that. Now, the probability of rolling this would be 1/6. This is 1/6. This is 1/6. Now, the probability of us losing $1.25, there are 3 ways for us to do that out of the 6th. So that probability is 1/2. You could also do it as 1/6 times this, 1/6 for each of them, and then add them all up. Or you can combine them into one probability like that. But the expected value here would be 1/6 times negative 0.25 plus 1/6 times 0.75 plus 1/6 times 1.75 plus 1/2 times negative 1.25. Okay. If you plug all this into your calculator, you end up with negative 0.25. So what that tells me is that over the long run, you should expect to lose $0.25. One more. The spinner on a wheel of fortune can land with an equal chance on any of 10 regions. 3 regions are red, 4 are blue, 2 are yellow, 1 is green. A player wins $4 if the spinner stops on red, and 2 if it stops on green. The player loses $2 if it stops on blue, and $3 if it stops on yellow. So I'm just going to start organizing this information here. So for red, we have 3 regions, so that probability would be 3 out of 10. And for blue, we have 4 that are blue, so that's 4 out of 10, which is 2 over 5. For yellow, there are 2 yellows, so that's 2 out of 10, or 1/5. And green, there is 1 green, so its probability would be 1/10. Okay? So, all right, if player wins $4 if it stops on red, so that would be $4 here. $2 if it stops on green. You lose $2 if it stops on blue, so that would be a minus $2 there. And you lose $3 if it stops on yellow. So what is the expected value? Well, 310 times 4, 3/10 times 4 plus 2/5 times minus 2 plus 1/5 times -3 plus 1/10 times 2. And if you just do the multiply straight out, you get 6/5 minus 4/5 minus 3/5 plus 1/5, which ends up giving you 6 minus 4 is 2, 2 minus 3 is -1, -1 plus 1 is 0, 0/5, which is just 0. So the expected value here is 0, so you would expect to break even over the long run.